Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Well, welcome back to Surviving Mars. We have got a dredger right here, busy burrowing into the surface of Mars. And we have now the chance to investigate this thing a little bit more thoroughly. So that is the very first thing we're going to do. We have got our RC Explorer over here, we've got the RC Rover with all the drones. So we're going to click on that one and we're going to click here, destroy this dredger by sending a drone to overload the fuel ignition systems. And there we go. There are the drones. They're on their way. What are they going to do? Are they just going to have one, or are they going to have multiple drones go in and do it? There's one of them. There's one gone in. There's another one, and another one. I don't know if we're going to lose all of our drones doing this. I also don't know if we're going to lose everything doing this. This may not be the best, smartest move we've ever made. While it's doing that, I'm going to charge the battery up on that one, and we'll see what it does. How long is it going to take? Oh, no, they're moving back. They're moving back out of the way. Or are they? Well, that one's doing there. Those three are moving on. Where are they going? What are they doing? What are you doing? Carrying nothing, no particular destination. I don't get it. What, you're supposed to have blown up by now. Seems... Oh. It's moving around a bit. Let's speed it up a bit. That's what we'll do. We'll speed it up. Come on, I want to see what happens here. I'm keen to find out how much kaboom we're going to get on this. Oh, they're going back in. They're going for another go. They're going to... Are they going to keep, like, doing this over and over until it does actually pop? I want to see the pop. This is what I want. I want it to go absolutely kaboom. And then after it's gone kaboomerang. They're still working on it. That one's moved back over there. Oh, his battery's dead. He's going back in to go and charge up from the rover there. That's what they're doing. They're busy working on... I'm not really sure what they're doing. Going to Dredger. Doesn't seem to be doing anything in particular. Gonna keep an eye on this for a minute and we'll see if anything unusual happens.
Our science team is busy with the scant remains of the destroyed dredger.
The spectacular explosion revealed that the dredger lacks mechanical components. Its warped internal components resembled organs more than devices. The mysteries behind such technology have already inspired some of our greatest minds. The head scientist called this the project of the century, and one can clearly hear the excitement in his voice. The dredger wavelength decoding receives a 50% boost. And there we go, kaboom, but there wasn't much of a kaboom there, really, was there? Now, what is that? Oh, it's rare metals. We've got some rare metals there. Oh, ideal, right. So let me just zoom out a minute. It doesn't actually say rare metals, but there are rare metals there for them to gather up shortly when they come back. So let me take this one. You are nearly full. Have you got... Yes, you've got some research that you can do over there, so you can go over that way. And then I can take the RC Rover, and we can start heading over this way. I didn't mean to do that. I want to go up there, like that. RC Rover can come all the way over to here.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
We've got another anomaly. I can recharge that one right there, like that. So that one will come up there, and then we've got the RC Transport is currently out of power, and then we can send that one back to start getting a little bit more metal. I've got a couple of things there. I've asked for that one to be scanned. Remove from queue. I'm doing it to remove it from the queue. Oh, hang on. No, it's because I've got the Explorer. Uh-oh. I've sent the Explorer going to the wrong place. What I need to do is I need to come back over to here and set the Explorer going there, which is where he's supposed to go. And then when I don't have one of them selected, then I can do it like that and remove it from the queue. And I can go back this way. And I can add all of these to the queue. Perfect. Right. Now, over here. The rover's not here yet. The rover's on its way. Right, that one over there is busy analysing this data site here, this anomaly, is about halfway through. We're going to ignore that for a minute. We're on standard speed, which is 3 times speed, I think. And we're going to go up here and we're going to take a look at various different events going on up here. So that one up there, plus 25 production, plus 10 energy consumption. Upgrade construction cost is 2 polymers. So we'll start that. It's auto-saving. And we're going to come up over here. A lot of people have been saying I need to be upgrading. I haven't been upgrading and I should be. I click on up here. It takes 2 polymers and I get a plus 33 production. We've had the anomaly analyzed. So let me just very quickly go and set all of these to being upgraded like this. It won't take long. And we've got lots of polymers. There we go. Right, so I got those upgraded. I also want to upgrade that one, just so that it's upgraded. And, no, metal. Metal in particular is one that I want to upgrade. I want to go over there to that factory. There we go. Upgrade that factory so that I get plus 25 production. And we're going to go into the dome, and we're going to upgrade these factories in here. Oh, this one here, Factory AI, plus 20% production. And the amplify plus 25, so I can put both of those upgrades on. I will do the same with that one. Put both of those upgrades on it. Should have done this to start with, really. I'll bring that one. I will do the same in there. Both of them. Boost the production really nicely. Now, what are you doing? Daily stored metals, oh, 1.2. No. You here, you can have an amplify, and they've got another one down here. Fuel is not really an issue. We got loads of fuel. Fuel is not really a problem. There we go. Right, so there's a few upgrades there. Next up, I want to come down here and I want another anomaly to scout. There's one. There's the closest anomaly from my current position for the Explorer. So I'll take him over there and get that one analyzed. And then if I come over to here, we've got, there's the drones and there is that one. I'll take you. I'll do that, and I'll do that. And he's going to power him right up to completely full power. Once he's done that, little beastie over there. Now, we've got 78 there. 114, 76, 38. 114 above ground metals here. So there should be, some of these should be fairly big deposit. That's 6, 12 right there. Load of polymers, there's some metals there. Is this some big lumps? 5, 14, 11. Yeah, I got loads of them. So what I'll do is I will set that one over here. Not the RC Explorer, the RC Transport.
Vehicle battery low.
That's going to be that one, yeah. Okay, I will go there and I will load resources all right there. And then if I come up this way, I can get this into the network with the drones by just unloading it here, and then they will start spreading it out everywhere else it's got to go. So I can just dump it right there. I don't need to put it anywhere else. You're away. You down here are analyzing
anomaly analyzed.
That one. It's now done. That's going to be another 1,000 research. So we'll come over to this side. We've got one there that I'm going to do, and then I can also go and get my RC rover, and I'll bring that one down over here as well so that he can charge him back up when he's ready. We're going to go and have a look up here, and we're going to see how these are getting on. I think we're doing fairly well up here now. We've got almost all of the concrete.
Scanned.
Another sector scanned. See, we're getting a nice lot of concrete and metals and stuff starting to show up down here now. We'll be able to get a bit more of them a bit later on. I'm not too concerned about boosting them right now. I've got some dumps over here. I don't actually need to worry about the dumps anymore because we suddenly turned all of our waste rock into concrete. And they did the lot. They went through and they took all of the waste rock. Took the whole lot and they've turned it all into concrete. So if you right click now, we've got 760 concrete. We've got 140 food, which isn't actually very much. 103 electronics, 114 machine parts, 45 polymers. Overall, we're doing pretty well. Let's see. Concrete is there. Polymers have just got 25. Metals is the one that's taking a bit of time up there. So eventually we... Uh-oh. I don't want a dredger landing on my dome. That's not a good thing. Now, have I got to destroy this thing in order to research it. Another dredger has landed. There doesn't seem to be any other analyzing options on this. I just need to... Let's destroy this one again. We'll do that again. With the fast bit, because they come along, the drones will come along and they overload it and then it pops. Goes kaboom. Just going to take a look in research a second, and we're going to see what it's Oh, we've got some more research over here. Dredger wavelength decoding, an attempt to decode a transmission sent out by dredgers in order to predict their behavior and landing sites. Right, so if we go to that one, I can then put this, boost this one to the top of the queue. I think I do it... No, I don't. I control research like that. Right. See, it's already halfway done anyway on that one. The research on that one is well on its... What did I do? Oops. I didn't actually mean to do that. I've got... Which one was I doing? Farm automation. I'll add that one in. There. Okay, let's just leave it like that and stop messing around with it. We're halfway done on this, so once they've attacked this next one, it'll sort of push it through a little bit further. We'll get more done. And that's actually a really good thing. Right, you are out of battery. So if I take you and I go like that, and I go onto there, that'll charge that one up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Not you. You go over there and do that. There we go. Right, that's that sorted out. And we're going to go and look back up here. This one's not going to take very much longer because we're going quite fast with it. And our polymers are coming along quite nicely on there. We've got the cave, we've got the tunnel. That's all done.
RC Explorer just brought in materials salvaged from another destroyed dredger.
More samples would allow our scientists to apply more aggressive experimentation and analytical methods, speeding up their work immensely. The dredger wavelength decoding receives a 50% boost. Nice. And what do we got here? This is more of the metals that are being used for doing that. So they're running a few of them over here onto that drone hub. Running a few more this way, back there onto that one. No, it's good. That's good. We're working all right on that. See, it's boosted it right up. We've jumped up now. We're on 77%. So we're getting pretty close to completely doing that dredger wavelength one. Which means that I think we just need to wait for another dredger to turn up. And we'll be well on our way then. Right, you, if you could kindly do that again.
Vehicle
like that.
Battery low.
Excellent. Right, now you are racing back this way to get another load of materials. And I'm not sure where you're headed. I don't remember. It's down... Oh, down there. Right.
Sector scanned.
Is there any more materials around here that he's going to be able to go and collect?
The aliens didn't try to destroy our cities. Then again, they didn't try to contact us either.
Still, what started out as a single contact quickly grew into a series of regular visits. Even when our guests are not blaster-toting grey men, they cause damage to our colony in subtle and cruel ways, and as more and more dredgers continue to land on the surface, the future of the colony could be threatened by the lack of sufficient metallic resources. It is a sad conclusion, but our first contact with alien life could turn into a race for survival. Our scientists suggest that with the current rate of landings, the amount of metals in our sector will be depleted within 3 years, and some of the most pessimistic of our colleagues believe that the trend is for the landings to become more frequent. This would be a terrible prospect. Arrange a team meeting. We have to work out a solution. We do indeed. We have got to work something out here. So I'm guessing that the dredger exploded already. Right, he's harvesting. I'm going to leave him to harvest a minute. I'm going to go over to the RC Explorer. I think he's charged. He's charged enough. You come over this way and you'll be able to charge up this... Where's he going? No. Go there. And then you come over here. You've only got 7 metals on board. If I stop him there,
analyzed.
like that, then the other one will come up and be able to deal with it. Right, so you can come over to here, and you'll come down this way next and analyze that anomaly. And then we are going... Where's that? Oh, there it is. Right. Take you, go to the battery thing, and charge that one up. The charging of the batteries works quite well. I like this. We've got another drone hub has now been created. That one up there. So we can take that one off of the pinned bar. So we don't need to be watching it anymore. And we've got a drone hub complete there. We've got one over here that needs a few electronics and one metal. And then these are still out of range. But I got that one there that's building. They're bringing electronics over to that one as well. This here is slowly advancing. We are getting there. Let's go and take a look at these now that we've boosted our production. Daily production is at 24. I've got maximum people on shift, and I've got maximum everything else. The metal, the parts there, they're doing all right. 12, and these we're getting 13 daily production predicted on there. But that's only if my daily production down here can keep up with them. I think we need to get some more.
Resources are low.
Low resource food. We need food. Yeah, we're down to 95 food. I knew I should have paid more attention to the food. Right, so at the moment I've got food in there. 8.5.
Discovered.
Ooh. Let me just slow things down a second, and we go to the breakthrough. There we go. Where is Forever Young? It's not there. Oh, it's this one. Seniors can work and have children. The golden years have officially been postponed indefinitely as a recent breakthrough has finally unlocked the fountain of youth. Every man and woman on Mars now has the ability to remain within their most productive and fertile age forever. Okay, that should boost people on the planet quite considerably. Because they'll keep having children, but they won't die. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of people here. Which means that we're going to need a lot of places for them to eat and do various different things. Right, eat, drink, and be merry. 36 disabled work slots, 2 vacant residential slots, and in there I got 2 unemployed people in there. That one is broken down at the moment and is waiting on a repair. And here I've got a hydroponic farm. I don't get what the thing is with the new crops. You can select a new crop, but it doesn't seem to actually grow. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's in grey. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. This dome, though, has got 2 unemployed people, so I can actually make a second farm in here. So I want to go to Dome Services. Dome Services. Security Station. No, just not into Domes. Homes, Education, Research. Really? It's not in there. No. Dome Spires. Maybe it's on life support. Yeah, hydroponic farm. That's the one that I want. And I'm going to drop that one. I'll rotate that one around. I'm going to drop that one there. So that we've got an extra farm being built there. I've got people on full shift over here. Stored food. We've got daily production of 3.5. That one in there is busy working. I got the week. Yeah, see, well, why is it in grey? I don't understand. I really don't understand that. Let's try low yield and slow growth, but requires less of that. Let's try algae in there. I got 2 extras in here. I'll see if that makes any kind of difference, but I'm not sure what it will. I'm going to boost that up. I don't think that's going to... I don't know how much that will help. We've got some serious issues going on here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to need to take care of it. Now, we've got here 4 homeless people, 7 vacant work slots. So I don't have enough people to fill all the work slots. I need more people in living quarters. Now, at the moment, this dome as a whole has morale of 66, comfort 87, which is pretty good. There are, for housing, we can go... A smart complex takes less people. Same with a smart home. You can put 3 of those in. It's a triangle place, and you can put that many in. But no, what we could do instead of that is we could just go for apartments. But they're cramped quarters and you don't get as much comfort during rest. So the overall comfort of the area is going to come down if I build apartments. Which is not really something that we want to do. I could just like demolish one of those lots of houses and put them in. Again, I'm not sure that's a particularly good idea. I think that could end up backfiring. Even though we've got homeless people here. What do I want to do, though? What do I want to do? I've got people living in there. I got loads of nursery residents. I don't know. This is really... We're going to need to put apartments in, I think. I think this is the only thing that we can do. You got the research labs, Martian universities. I've got the dome Services. Dome Spires here, archaeology. I got residential space for 32 people, but I lose this spire, which is absolutely invaluable. And the water reclamation I don't really want. Yeah, the medical center. Brilliant. I love the medical center. It's awesome. So maybe we should build a medical center out here, and then we can get rid of that one, and I can build a new... I think that's what we're going to have to do. Not the medical center. We're going to have to go for the standard, not in the domes. Education and research. Playground.
Sector
no.
scanned.
Services. Infirmary. That's the one we want. We'll build an infirmary there. This can handle... I got 3 homeless people. What does this one handle? Construction. I have to do it like this. Infirmary. Medical building is lower minimum comfort requirement for death. For births, services, medical checks, comfort. Service comfort 40. This one here, I think I need to look at it like this. And then we go to Dome Spires, medical center. Service comfort 70. So it's considerably higher if you have that one in there. So... yeah, I think I've made a mistake there. I don't want to have that one. I want to destroy that building. And then... I think I'm going to have to just get rid of some of these. We'll get rid of that lot there. Those there are going to go. I'm going to make them homeless just for a minute. Very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm having to get rid of the whole lot. It's got to go. There we go. You're all homeless. I know. I'm heartless, that's why. Heartless. Absolutely heartless. But no, I think it will be alright. This is going to work out okay. Trust me on this. I know you're all homeless, and you're probably really angry with me right now. But it's for the greater good. Don't worry. Homes, education, research. I'm going to build some apartments right there. There we go. Plonk them in there like that. And then suddenly everybody's got a house to live in. And it'll be fine. Right, so they need 10 polymers, and they need another 30 pieces of concrete.
Resources are low.
Low resource food. You are broken down. So we've got the extra people coming in there, which means I'll then be able to build some hydroponic farms over here as well, so that I can fill everything. That should be good. So let's get those building now. Dome services. Home education. No, it was actually over here on life support. Right there. So I build one farm there. And then I'll build another farm right next to it, right in there. There we go. I've got 2 farms being built. That shouldn't take too long. And we'll have everybody happy and cheerful and wonderful, and it's going to be great. There's not going to be any problems whatsoever. I am thinking that perhaps I should go off to Earth and get a few extra people here, but before I do that, I want to go... oh, there's my guy over there. Not the rover. I want you. You've got 7 metals on board. So, we've got 67 metals in that area, 78 there. There's 100 metals over here, which is on these. I'm going to plonk it right there in the middle. I'll go like that. There. All. And then, I think, actually, the quickest way for this one to go, he'll go up that way. And he'll go round... no, I don't think he will. I think he's going to go all the way that way. If I built a tunnel under there, it would probably be just... the quickest that I个go. No, what I'll do is I'll unload the resource right there. Like that. There we go. So that one is away. I've got an explorer down there, which is going to go over to there. And explore that one. Everything is happy. Everybody's happy. Everything's happy, except for the fact that we've got 73 food. We are running out of food. Now, you have got in here 1 unemployed colonist there, and we've got 11
vehicle battery low.
Empty slots. Right. If that's the case, that lake right there, that is going to go. Remove that lake. And then when the lake is gone, there we go, the lake is gone, we can now build a hydroponic farm in here, like that, and that will take a couple of jobs away from the rest of the people here. Daily production 7.4 on there, and if I go up this way, we still haven't gotten into this dome. Well, we still haven't rebuilt here in the dome. I've got 18 homeless people. Oh, and it's building now. We've got everything's here. We're going under construction, which means that those 18 people are no longer going to be homeless. That's what I need. That's what I wanted. Come on. Come on. Nearly done. And we have it. 19 people are living in there already. I've got 5 vacant places in this dome. I've got 96 people living here. 5 vacant slots. And then we've got these 2. We've got these in here. Not very many.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, new techs are available for research. So I need people to work in here. And
We've done it.
Oh.
Our science team has deciphered the so-called language of the dredgers.
Each transmission consists of several desynchronized threads. Each of them sounds like cosmic static, but when combined in the right way, they form a pattern which can be translated to binary. The information transmitted by the dredgers is surprisingly simple. They share data regarding plotted courses, the status of their excavations, and the location of mineral-rich sites. We cannot identify the source in Colonize, as the dredgers do not use any call signs, but nevertheless we are able to intercept their transmissions and predict the sites of future landings. Effect: Dredger landing sites will be marked on the map. Inform me immediately if you intercept anything unusual. Ideal. Right. So we've got Forever Young is coming through. Yeah. And behavioral, Martian-born strength, interplanetary astronomy might be useful. Well, I'm guessing is all going to be useful. Advanced passenger module. Passenger rockets carry 10 more colonists. I got a problem with the colonists I've got here at the moment. I don't need more. Martian network. New spire building. Increase the research output of all research labs and science institutes in that dome. So we can have a specialist research dome if we wanted to. Rover printing. Can construct the RC rover, RC transport, and the RC explorer. Nice. Martian aerodynamics, fuel extractors. Got so much stuff here. I think we're just gonna start working on everything from the bottom end up like this. So we will just keep working our way through it now. Slow and steady on the research. I'm not overly concerned that we're not racing through it. Who have we got here? RC Explorer. Let me bring that one down here. You can charge that one up. And then you have got rare metals on board and ordinary metals. You got one more and then you're racing off to go and do that. Your battery doesn't last very long, does it? No. Your battery doesn't last very long at all. How are we doing over here? 84 polymers. Speed that up a bit more. 84 polymers, 73 metals. So we've got halfway on the metal and the polymers are almost done. Metal is the big problem. Metal is what is really slowing us down here at the moment.
Sector scanned.
I got loads of metal there. I got the hydroponic farms now, which is giving me extra crops. I got 10 on there and 10 on that one as well. Let's boost them. We'll boost all of these. See if we can get some more food production out of them. And I'll also come over to these farms over here. And why is that only 8.4? Optimal harvest 10. Select new crop. I guess maybe it's because of that. Is the algae affecting it? I really don't know if that does anything at all. Or do they grow that and then they wait for the next one? Dredger landing site expected right over here. So what do we do now? I'm not really sure what I should do with the Dredger landing sites now. Whether I should be going over there expecting to get something. Anything. I really care what it is. Just as long as I get something. Right, that one's coming back over. I'm going to leave him where he is. This one, the Explorer, is there ready. Well, we've got a Dredger over here. So if I... No, not you. If I take you, can I... There's no analyzing of that one. But what I can do is I can go to him and destroy this Dredger by sending a drone. Is that going to be an advantage? We'll soon find out, because I'm going to drive him over there and I'm going to overload this one. We'll see what happens. Do that. In go the drones. They'll start doing a bit of damage to it. And then you are going to come and try and find another research site. And I don't think there is any. I think I've analyzed everything now. Well, I'm not sure that's a good thing, really. He's just going to have to stay where he is. And Those are busy doing the overloading, so I can leave them where they are. I've got another drone hub has now come up and active. Let me get rid of that. Let's go and see how our little metal factory is doing over here. That one has... It doesn't have everybody on shift. I want more people on shift there. I got 96 of 110. Vacant work slots 15. Now that one there, maybe I should cut back the electronics. What are we for electronics? 114 on electronics. Food is only 38. I've got 2 towers here, hydroponic farms. They're working. 10.8 on food on there. I knew I should have been more careful with this. This was going to be my undoing right from the start, wasn't it? I got 2 towers there producing food. I got another one over here producing food. Sure what this is. I really don't know how. I guess it goes through all of them, does it? It sort of cycles through them. That might be the way that it does it. Why did I have... Yeah, what's going on here? Why are you short on power? Insufficient power,
Sector
insufficient
scanned.
water.
Anomaly found.
How much water and power have I got? That's going to be the next thing. Is hourly production 328 and demand is 356. Stored power is down. Right, I don't have sufficient power coming in, and I've no doubt that I've got stored water. Production 9.9. Right, the water is fine. There was a way... Oh, there. No. Look over there, the power grid. Right. So this one here, power production is 328. Total demand is 356. So I've got a shortage of power coming in. That is an issue. Here, available deposit 6,400. Production, lifetime production... No, that's not what I'm after. There. Max production 22. Okay, so water is fine, but the rest of it is not. Power consumption is a bit of a problem. But what I can do is I can go along all of these and I can do some upgrades. We can zoom in a little bit. And I'll bring that over there. And I'll start going through and I'll run these upgrades. It's plus 33% production if I get 2 polymer on it. Yeah. So I'll just go through here. And we can boost production by 33% on all of our windmills, which is going to gain us a little bit of extra power. And then we could probably go and build another windmill farm anyway, just to cover some of this extra stuff that keeps being built. It's being a little bit of a nuisance at the moment. Here we go. Right the way down through there, and last one is there. Right, so we've got that bit done. And then, what's wrong with you? Now, if I upgrade you, plus 50% production. And water isn't an issue. Let's not worry about water at the moment. Let's just worry about getting our windmills upgraded. That one... I think I can do... No, solar panels don't boost, but these do. The wind turbines do. So we've got all of them boosted, and then I can go through and I can do these. Like that. Look at this. We've got loads of extra power. Total demand, 436. Hourly production... 436 total demand. Is it just me, or is the total demand now going up rather than down? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be coming down, not going up. 4 buildings, low on food. Oh dear. We've got some serious issues. Uh-oh. What do I do? I might actually buy some food from Earth. That might be a good way to do it. But, yeah, our power production. Total demand, 356. Hourly production, 359. Okay, it's starting to slightly switch over. This is a good thing. This is a very, very good thing. We are starting to change over.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly found over there. So, if I have Mr. RC Explorer come over that way. And then you... are stuck over there, so I'm going to need that one to come over there. Okay. Let's go back into this area. Our big dome over here is still awaiting construction. We're not there yet on that one. That one's still got a little bit to go, and then we'll be able to get some colonists up here and they can move in. In the meantime, it would probably be prudent if we're going to need to do 1 food production.
We have a food shortage.
We've got another problem on the horizon. A potentially devastating one.
A famous leak site has just released leak logs and reports from our colony. They have concentrated exclusively on the dredgers and elaborate on the evidence that we have contacted an alien civilization. Our sponsors were probably foolish enough to believe that a secret can remain hidden from the public in the age of information. The uproar is tremendous, and the UN calls for an emergency press conference. A monitoring council of our sponsor is insistent on participation in the event. It will be held via the interplanetary network, will be the center of attention. The time lag will give us 15 minutes between questions to think of the best answer. There is no reason to hide the truth now. Good golly. Right, I'm going to slow that one down a minute. And we're going to go straight back to Earth. We're going to get a passenger rocket and we're going to load it up because it's going to bring a whole load of available residences on Mars 21. There should be some more soon. Launch anyway. 22 passengers, but there's only space for 21. Launch anyway. And also, we'll go back here and I want a cargo rocket. I'm going to get some polymers. It's metals that I want. Metals that we really want. 30, 40, 50. There we go. Lots of metals. And we're also going to take some more food. I got some food on its way. That's it. Maybe I should leave some polymers. I don't know. No, we'll do it like that. There we go. So I got 300 million left. I'm going to launch that one. Go. So we got 2 rockets on their way over, and we've got starving colonists, which is just tickety-boo. Because if you look at this, we're short on power, apparently. How can we be short on power? I've just upgraded everything. I think well, first of all, we'll open these. How do you open them? Attention will produce 10 more power if opened. That one. There. Go there. Like that. Right, so if I go through and I open all of these, like this. There. These Sterling generators are now producing a bit more. Hourly production 452, demand 436. That's much better. Boost that one up, and boost that one up as well. It does take polymers to run repairs on those, but that's fine. We can cope with that. And then while that is working, I'm going to go over somewhere and I'm going to build a load more windmills. I'm not quite sure where we're going to dump them. Where should we put a load more windmills? We could put them along here somewhere. I don't really know where's the best. I want to add in, you know what, I'm just going to put them here. I'm going to add in another line of them along here, and we're going to do a lot of them. We are going to make a lot of extra wind turbines. So there, it's 4 concrete and 1 spare part to build them, and they do work well. These do work very well. So we'll rotate it once so it will fit in there quite nicely. And I press shift so that I can just keep them coming all the way along here without any issues. Right, beautiful. And then I can come back over here and we can do the same again. And I will run all the way down through here like this. Lots and lots and lots of wind turbines. Loads of them. Oh, no, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Didn't mean to do that. Get rid of you. And I'll build one more wind turbine.
The conference at the United Nations is about to begin. We'll be transcribing the communication on the fly, give or take 5 minutes or so.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. For many centuries, humans have speculated that in the great expanse of the universe there should be life. Humanity never dismissed their hope for contact, and so, even before we could reach for the stars, we built machines to probe the space for signs of existence of others. Until recently, our attempts were met with silence, and we had to rely on an unshakable belief. But today we have proof. We are not alone. Allow me to introduce to you the commander of Mars Alpha, our first colony on the Red Planet, who will personally address your questions. We can't speak to contact or conflict, but rather about unforeseen competition. To talk about making contact with a sentient race is rather premature.
Humanity's imagination has always portrayed contact with an alien species as a precursor to military conflict or a chance for peaceful exchange of culture and ideas.
At their core of our expectations has always been a flawed assumption that an alien race would be psychologically human. The first contact, if one has the audacity to call it that way, was with a system of automated mining equipment. As disappointing as it may sound, the alien machines displayed an almost offensive disregard for our presence. So far, they had followed their simple purpose to extract resources from the surface of Mars. The nature and intentions of their creators remains a mystery, and our best minds are working towards unveiling it.
After the applause dies down, the delegates proceed to question our sponsors' committee as to the details of their encounter with the dredgers.
They handle most of the questions with ease and require little input from you, and then they are confronted with a direct question from one of the delegates. An anonymous yet reliable source disclosed to us that you ordered and succeeded in the deliberate destruction of at least one of the alien vessels. My country condemns any premature aggressive actions that could taint the reputation of humankind, especially when addressing such delicate matter. What gave you the authority to act in such a risky manner without an official resolution from the Council of the United Nations? The prosperity of our colony is our first and only concern. This is not an act of aggression, but instead a step towards mutual understanding. Let's give them the politician's answer rather than the actual answer, shall we?
I would only take issue with half of the statement given by our honorable delegate. While we did indeed dismantle the vessel, I would hardly paint our intent as an expression of the darker side of human nature.
Our goal was to make sense of what's happening, of the nature of the alien vessels, which is one of the underlying principles of science. Our efforts were not in vain. The greatest minds of Mars, Alpha, and Earth managed to make amazing progress. Dismantling the probe allowed us to make sense of their communications of the communications of the alien machines, maybe even the basis of the language of their creators, and not only that. The scientific knowledge we gained from this event will speed our way to the stars, where even more puzzling mysteries await those of us who have the bravery and integrity to face the unknown. Okay. We certainly put it to them, didn't we? Now then, if I want to rotate that one twice, because that's what I did with the others. Yeah, then they're all in exactly the same direction. So we've got a whole load of those being built there, which should help our power situation. We've currently got our Stirling generators all open. That should help the power situation. What we're waiting on now, we've got 17 starving colonists, which is not ideal. I do have ships coming from Earth, which are carrying food. We've got 15 food on that one, and this one's got 220 food, plus 22 passengers. We don't have anywhere for the passengers to live, though. That could present a bit of an issue. So let's fast forward things, and let's see what's going on. That one doesn't have any food. Yes, it does. Consumption. Oh, no, that's not that one. They don't have a lot of food. They don't have very much. So we're making some food here. So what's our food? Starving colonists are down to 11. We've got 201 colonists here. We've got 12 food altogether. Food production, 8. Food consumption, 29. I didn't think this through, really, did I? I've been busy doing other things, and I completely forgot about food for too long. We got starving colonists, 26. I got 50. Yeah, 55%. I'm going to drop that rocket right down there, and then the food will be able to spread out to all the different colonies. Actually, I think those are better off for food than this one up here, so maybe we can drop the rocket there, I think. Might be the best place. We've got 64. Starving colonists are up to 28. And metals over here. We've got 5 polymers to go, which shouldn't take long. And we've got 44 metals still to go. Let me just slow that down a minute so that I can then go over to, not the rover, to this one. Go to you. And you are... Well, you should be charging him up. No, you're not. RC rover. Recharge. Right. We'll let that one recharge. And where's the best place to go for metals? I got 16 there. 18, 27. Ooh, oh, there's 69 over there. That's actually fairly close. What do we got here? That one is 43. And 38. That is the place to go. That's where I need to go. Right there. I'll build it. I'll do a route right there, and we can use that one, and that's going to get the metal back so that we can get that dome being built, and we'll be able to do some like hanging garden type things or something like that. 39 starving colonists. We've got 13 food, and if we look in here, yeah, food production is still 8. That's not changed. Is it change if I change this over? So 8 on there. I've got that. I've got them working overtime shifts. I got them working overtime shifts. What about these guys? Yep. That one we can go up. I don't think that really makes much of a difference. I wonder if I do it like that, does that actually help by having the extra crops in there? Does that make a difference? Maybe it does, because that's on 10.5 production. That's on 9. So if I add in a new crop, low yield and slow growth, that's 4 souls, optimal harvest 8. That one, low yield and grows fast. Very low yield producer. We'll go wheatgrass there. Select a new crop. And then the leaf crops, good yield, slow growth. Let's go wheatgrass again. With two lots of wheatgrass in there. And we'll see if that helps the situation a little bit. You down here.
Dredgers detected.
Landing in D1. Oh, we got another one landing there. There's a lot of them landing. They keep landing next to the water. I think they're pinching our water, aren't they? I don't know what they're doing.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay. We go up there and we'll unlock all of those. Well, we'll set them going all the way up through there. And I'm going to go to our RC rover over here. Now you, if I take the rover, charge that one again like that. That's fine. We can leave that one running, and then in here I can go onto there and I will select 2 lots of wheatgrass in there, and they're boosted anyway. So hopefully that's going to help the situation a little bit. 97 and 98% on the rockets getting here. We've got 42 starving colonists. We're going to have, there we go, ready to land. Let's drop you down there. You're ready to land as well, and you've got metals and stuff on board, so I'm going to bring you over there. And you will have, I'm hoping, the materials to finish that one off, and then this one over here has got a load of food on board. Even though I've just brought in another 20-odd colonists, this is not going to work very well. This could end extremely badly, but I got 220 food on there. That 220 food
New colonists have arrived.
Yep. That's the crucial bit. We got 13 starving colonists. I got 226 people on Mars. I've got more food coming out of this one. Going to different sites, and there we go. There we go. See, it's taking metals straight into there. Hopefully it'll take all of the metals into there. I'm also ready to go to that one. Yep. He's busy charging, but no, it was there, wasn't it? 69 on that one. And I don't think there was any more. Oh, the rest of them are over there. So if I go to this point right here, and I go like that, load resources, all, and then I just scurry up through here like this, and I unload there. That'll have them do that. So the food situation has now been dealt with. We got 245 food. That is very quickly going to be spread around. And here, we got 20 more metal to come out.
Research complete.
The metal is pouring out of this ship, and it should all go in here so this dome can actually be built. Martian Institute of Science. Where's that one? Which one is it? Deep water extraction. Dredger wavelength? No. Forever young? No. Well, which one is it? It was Martian Institute of Science. Bioengineering. Farms increase the comfort of all residences in the dome. I don't think it was that one. Hanging Gardens, new Spire building. A beautiful park complex that greatly improves improves comfort. Farm automation, farms, hydroponic farm, and fungal farm upgrade automation decreases the number of workers. STEM reconstruction, water conservation, advanced passengers, extractor upgrade, new building fusion reactor. I think we'll go with that one. Let's do that. Okay. And you got 10, you got 8 left to go, and then we can get that one built. And then as soon as that one is ready, I speed it up just a little bit more so that it actually gets built. There we go. It's all climbing up now. So we've got 230 food. We're still producing 8, and we're consuming 21 food. That's not great. That's really not great. We've got... what else does it say? Oh, it tells you all about... You view all information about your colonists. We got 9 unemployed, 21 homeless. Yeah, we got a lot of problems here. We have a huge number of problems.
We have an oxygen shortage. We have a water shortage. We have a power shortage.
Yeah, down like that. Right. Domes without power is here. Now, this one requires 40... Oh, good gravy. 40 power I'm not sure that that's going to work. Let's go. We need to, first of all, we want to put some power cables in. I need to put that one there, and that will go straight over to here, I think. Blocking objects. We'll put it over to there. There's where the dome is. Yep. Goes on to that point. And then I want to put some pipes like that. Take it from there. Straight into there as well. So we got the dome. Oh, the pipe has gone straight in. The pipe is in there. Oxygen production. So production, max production 16. Consumption 8.4. Demand 8.4. Water is 13.2. Max is 23. We're good for water. We're good for oxygen. I will be making some backups for those. Power is a little bit more iffy at the moment. That is more of a problem.
Earth-sick colonists.
Very low comfort will get Earth-sick. They will stop working and travel back to Earth at first opportunity. To prevent this, make sure they have access to a variety of operational buildings that satisfy their different tastes and interests. Right, yep, that's good. We will do that. We will do that up here. I've got that on low speed at the moment. So we're going to go in here and we're going to make dome spires. So at the moment, we've got a medical center where they can get reclamation, hanging gardens, network note, archaeology. Living space for numerous colonists. Residential space 32. Not enough power. Yeah, I figured that. So we'll put that one in there. And we'll put a medical center in there as well. Which is going to cover the basics of most of what they want. Just to start with. And then we go into homes. No, we want to go to life support, really. Right, so a farm produces food. Consumes water depending on crop type. Costs 8. We've got the fungal farm over here. Base production 5. Single work shift. Okay. Oh, that's in the dome. That's got to be done in the dome. Whereas the fungal farm can be done out of the dome. Let's put a farm in here. We haven't actually built any farms at all yet. So let's build 2 farms over there. And then we'll also build 2 hydroponic farms in here as well. So we're going to build 3 hydroponic farms. This is going to be a major food production facility over here. And then we're going to go into the decorations, and I'm going to stick a small garden right there in the middle of those, just to keep everybody happy. I've got living space for 32 people being built with that one. So I'm also going to want some extra living space, which I'm going to do in those 2 there. We go life support, production, homes. And we'll go living quarters there. Oops, I didn't actually mean to do 2 of those at once. I want to do that again. And I want to go to living quarters again like that. And we'll put them there. So they're just angled inwards like that. So there we go. So that should, I'm hoping, allow these things to all be built. We've got a load of farms. We've got housing. We've got power is now coming in. Power is in there. This one's got 40 power. Power production, 532. Max production, 532. Consumption is 481. And we've got stored power of about 3,000. So we're doing pretty good for that. Let's go over to this one. He's still got 127 food on board. He's refueled, but he doesn't have any valuable resources. So we're not going to send that one out anywhere just yet. And then you over here... You don't have either of the things on board that I want either. So you got nothing there that I want just yet. You will have eventually. You just don't have it yet. Next up, I want my RC Explorer. Well, I think we sort of reached a good point to stop because our dome has now finally been built. We're going to need a load of farms. I could concentrate this dome here could be entirely for food production. I can just max out food production on this. We've got enough food production now just to keep everybody happy. It doesn't matter that they don't have loads. I've got 20 homeless people over here, which means that the comfort is down and morale is down a bit as well. But it's not all bad. It could be considerably worse than that. You right here, a trained scientist eager to discover the mysteries of the cosmos. Homeless and earthsick. Probably not. Yeah, see, look at this. Comfort 5. Visited the stone garden is +5. Service building was full. Social. No functional residents, -40. Life's not looking good for her. Life is really not looking good for her. But this big dome over here, we're getting there. Look at that spire up there. That goes right up out through the top of the dome. So we're going to start building another one of these. As soon as I've got people in here and it's all ready and good to go, the only extra production we're going to do is mineral extraction over here. And we're going to really try to boost the number of people that live in that dome. And when we're done there, we're going to get another big dome. I'm actually thinking that we might dump one down here somewhere. And we can start extracting some of these deep metals. That may... I don't know. It may work, it may not. We'll have to wait and see. We will get to that in our next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please hit down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.